Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got DanMachi Memoria Freese up today. The third section of the event has came up, so you'll see it. Astria record. Japan's it's called. So the first version here was Rise of Evil, then Lost Justice, and Ultimate Clash, and this is the final one, and this will be running until 9/9 when the anniversary event will end. So let's take a look at what we got up here, because we got a lot of stuff that popped up. So, all right, first thing you want to take at is we got some very good gotchas to look at here. Now listen, this is a pretty good pool right here. Okay, this has got a Ryu in it. It's got this one right here, which is one I am going for. I managed to get 4 of him, and that is the King's War with Taro. So, but here they are. So these are the ones you get. Both of these characters are pretty good in terms of what you want to go for. The assist is okay. Critical rate and penetration rate +10, agility -5 on foes. So that's not too bad. Bursting Chariot, Alan from L. But yes, but these are pretty good. 2 pretty good picks up here. Anytime there's an Otaro up, you want to get it, because he is one of the, if not the most powerful character in the game when it comes to physical damage, and this is giving him an earth attack. This pull right here is pretty good as well too, if there's something you're interested here. We've got this is another version of Elise. This is not the Elise that they had at the beginning in the first chapter of the event. This is a different one. So unfortunately, I don't particularly like that they did that. They should not have changed that. They should have just had this to be the one that was the main one. But it is what it is. This one's actually better than the one that they had in Season 1, which is upsetting, because I was working on the one in Season 1. I've got enough hours, so I might just go ahead and throw some at this one as well too. I haven't decided yet. Got plenty of time to decide. It's going to be up until the 9th of September, so it's something I might do. But I already did some pulls on that, actually. I'll show you those at towards the end of the video. So that's up. Make sure you do that. Also, make sure that you go into the arena and do the record buster, because they're giving away a bunch of the 3rd anniversary medallions for doing that, and those 3rd anniversary medallions can be utilized in the shop, and you can use them right here to get hero medals, flame amulets, and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you can get all of those that you can, because this is a lot of really good stuff, some really good stuff, as well as the characters that are in here. So it's definitely something that you want to look at in terms of getting some more dupes for any of your characters. So you can get them in here as well, just by getting 3,000 of the medallions, and when you do that, you purchase one of the lights. I've got just under 2,000, so I'm working on it. But then you get 3,000, you can purchase one, and then you'll be able to get any one of these, and that will enable me to get one more of the King's War bond, and I'll be able to fully max out another Otaro, which is really going to increase the rank of my team. And he's a physical damage too, but he's also earth. So so he does have damage that can make him useful in Ascension material runs, due to the fact that he does have, he's not straight physical. He's straight physical, but with earth damage, so it's pretty good. So he's, yeah, definitely some characters you want to look at on these. 2 very good pools, and then just singular pools for Ryu, singular pools for for each of the characters. So pretty good gotcha, pretty good gotcha. That's one of the reasons I was holding off. I was hoping that they were going to put Zord and Althea up as options, and they still might. I'd like to see that happen. Would be totally awesome. I'd like to get my hands on a Zord, and Althea would be excellent. As you know, those were the protagonists in this, and you will see them fight much more in the 3rd chapter that just posted up here a few days ago. So, so no word yet whether or not they'll be up, but if they do, I'm definitely going to draw on Althea, because I could use some magic. She's pretty powerful. So yeah, so definitely, but do the record buster. so that you can get some of the medals. And there's just other events. You'll find them scattered throughout your rewards. If you go in your time limited, you can get some. You can get 30 of them here. Get 75. 75, 7.5 million or something like that over. So there's, and then you can get them here. Ultimate class on very hard, you can get 500. Yeah, so just clearing the event will give you quite a bit of ones that you need towards that. I'm in the process of doing that right now. So yeah, definitely want to get into that. And yeah, just and then you can get a bunch of tickets, of course. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. So definitely take a look at all the rewards and finish up everything, and then start focusing on the singular stuff so that you can get all the rewards possible. So as the quest goes, of course, as I said, the third one's up. They've also got here's the 3 chapters. They are all still up. So if you have not gotten any of the goodies, you can go for that. I've cleared out the goodies on both of these, so I just have to clear out the goodies on this one, and pretty much the same thing. You can get some more medals if you run up low on that. 20 of them out of 15 a pack, so you should not have any trouble getting 3,000, enough to get a bond on another one of your characters. So that should be easy. I'll be able to pretty much get it just by completing the thing, because I've almost got 2,000. You definitely want to get the hero medal and the flame amulet, of course. You just want to get all this stuff, like I say, all the way down to the event tickets. And then you want to snatch up some of the stones, because this is medium stones, difficult to get, and large stones difficult to get. Same with the large wet stones and the medium wet stones. You want to get those as well. Snatch up the 3-star tickets, because of course anytime you draw on a 3-star, it can turn into a 4-star. So it's not just a 3, it can be a 4. And it's the same on 2-star tickets. It can be a 4 as well. I've actually had that happen once or twice, so it does happen. So definitely want to get up all the tickets that you can. Okay, so that's up. So let's take a look at the heroic trial. They've got a heroic trial. So this is I have already done this. I already did this and purchased. I got the King's War bond. I got 3 out of the actual gotcha. I also got 3 of Fromel as well too. I think I got 1 or 2 of hers. They've got the double rate up on those on these 3, by the way. So you're going to get more of them. So I got 3 King's Bond, 3 Chariot, and I think I got 2 of this. And then I snatched this King's War up out of here to give me 4 on him, and I'm going to go ahead and work on it again and go ahead and get to make 4 on Bursting Chariot Bond, even though I'm probably not going to utilize him because I have better assists than that. But I'll just get it just so I have a bond just in case. So definitely want to focus on that as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what I've got. So as I said, I got the King's War here. So I've got 4 on him right now, and once I get the 3rd anniversary medallions, I'll be able to get 5. So I will be able to fully limit break the King's War Otaro, and he's going to be pretty good, I think. And I also got where's Ryu at? I got Ryu too as well. Let's take a look in here, see if I can scare her up. Difficult to see what she looks like. She should be down here because she's new. So, but I'm not sure where she's at. But I think this is her right here. Yeah, Justice Session. I got 2 of her, as I said, and then I got 1 of. I got 3 of Fromel. He's down here, right here. Bursting Chariot out of Fromel. I got 3 of him as well, so I have 4 once I do a bond for him. So interesting characters. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Remember, you can always go to your album, and you can always take a look at your characters. So let's go ahead and take a look at the King's War Otaro. So there's Fierce Rage, and here's King's War. So as you can see, what you're looking for is triple S stats, and he's got triple S stats. So that's an indication that he's going to be extremely powerful. That's going to be in strength, indicating he's going to have a pretty good physical attack. Anything over 2,000 physical attack from base like this, before you put in your weapon and whatnot, is excellent. He's also got S's on endurance and dexterity, and then double S on agility. And of course, he's not a magic character in terms of that, so not going to see that. So we've got a Ultra Earth physical attack damage plus 35% per each, and then he's got a Strength and Earth attack damage buff and a counter rate of plus 60% for 1 turn. Okay, the Mountain Drills Strength and Earth attack damage plus 74%. That's a huge boost on his strength, which is going to increase his damage immensely on his physical attack. He's probably going to be doing more damage than Fierce Rage, and this is his final form. This is, this is what sent him to his next level, and the fight against Tsar is in the 3rd chapter, which I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. So, and then he's got a high Earth physical attack and physical resistance. Okay, now this is really good. Okay, physical resist. Physical resist is exceedingly important. Just getting an 8% physical resist on your armor, which I do have on Fierce Rage or Taro, makes his survivability immense. He's always the last one to go down. When I go down, against some of the super bosses and the ascension bosses, he's still alive, and he's the last one to die. And it's really good because he does not have that much more health than, for instance, say my Rivera, Crimson Veil Rare, but because of this, it's physical resist, and it's only 8%. But I've taken off the armor, put regular armor on him. I had 2 Swift armors and I tested it out. One Swift armor had the Fizz Resist enchantment. The other one I didn't have it. I just had 30. I had 30 strength, and then physical resist 8 on 1, and then agility plus 30 on 1. And he died. He died much faster if I had the physical resist plus 8 off. He died much faster. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know, because it just seemed it was increased. But a 35% decrease is just going to make him stay alive. So we'll have to see. And then we've got this. We've got Super Earth attack with temp strength boost, so another boost on strength. Pound. Okay, that's an ascension unlock. Not an unlock. Okay, so just Freeze combo. So turn the tide. The more HP decreases, the more counter damage increases. That's good. Strength plus 35. Straight buff plus 35%. Always good. And this is interesting. 8% hit point of magnum regen. That's going to make him more survivable. And his ability toward dragons, which will make him excellent for the ascension trials, which use mostly you end up going up against a lot of dragons in those. So that's good. So this is definitely a character that you want to take, that you definitely want to think about really going for if you can. So hopefully you saved up your hours. I have. The only reason I went for the first flaming, I think it was flaming, I can't remember what she was. Actually, we can see right here. I went for the first Elise, and I did not realize they were going to make 2 of her. I don't like when they do that. I don't mind them doing it over a space, but I don't like them doing it one after the other like this. So I went for Elise level. This one right here, Flaming Blade. If you look at what she's popping out, she has pretty good stats. She's got a triple S in strength. But then they came out with this one right here. Difference being she's magic. So you've got 1 magic and you've got 1 physical. So I don't mind them coming out with 2 versions of her, of course, because I mean, let's look at Belle and Ace. They've got like 10 versions of them. I don't got a problem with that. I just don't like them doing it this close to each other. But I do see the need for a magic version of her. So this is definitely a character that you want to get to because, like I say, you're looking for triple S stats. Anytime you have a triple S stat on the main that they're actually using, basically being strength or magic, you're going to get a character who does a high amount of damage, which is what you're looking for. As in any type of gacha game, you want to knock them down first. So that's the key. So yeah, so that's the flaming. So let's go ahead and take a look at. So we like to take a look at Otaro's at Fierce Rage. So let's see if we can track down Ryu here. I'm not exactly sure if she's towards the up or towards the bottom. Here she is. As you can see, there's a bunch of Ryus. And here is Justice Session. So if you take a look at her, she's probably going to be, okay, yeah. So that's pretty good, actually. A couple of double S's on Magic. ET50, a little bit lower than Flaming Will, at least level. But let's see what we got here. So we've got a magic boost and ultra guard, wind attack damage plus 100. That's interesting. That's a pretty big buff, and that's for 2 turns. Slow magic and dex plus 30, of course. Wind attack, another damage at plus 70. So that's going to do some serious increase on our magic damage. Wind attack damage plus 35. Good lord. High magic wind attack with temp magic boost, and she's going to do a ton of damage. That is just she's got damage. She's got a damage increase on each one of her skills. She's going to be doing a ton of damage. I really wasn't going to focus on her, but I might end up doing that. When countering a foe with the wind attack, of course, magic attack. So magic, endurance, agility, and dex plus 25. That's pretty good. Plus 50 thunder magic when she's equipped with a katana. And then ability Torch Dragons, excellent for Ascension quest for you to get your Ascension gear mats for your gear. So interesting, very, very interesting. Very interesting in terms of those. That's a lot of magic boosts. It's definitely going to make her do a ton of damage. Yeah, she's definitely going to be a high rank character. Definitely something you might want to consider pulling for. I don't have a Ryu, so I might actually consider. I have this one right here, Wind of Purity, but she's the one that you got for doing the event. I think it was the first. The first. I think it was the first. I just haven't really done much with her. She was the free 4-star. So, you know, it is what it is. The free 4-stars, while good and excellent to starter teams, to get, you know, up in the higher levels, you're going to need more than that. It just when you get to very hard on the story modes, it just starts getting to certain stages that you can't clear unless you've got, you know, regular characters that aren't free to play, because you've got a lot more advantage with them. They do more damage. They have better protections and better skills. So you compare them up, right? It just turns out to be better. So, but yeah, so but they're excellent, good starter. So the reward for this, the reward for the event right here is pretty good in terms of, you know, what you want to get. I'm still in hard. I've just started on hard mode. I finished up all the others. So let me see, I'm right here on very hard. I am on 3-3. So yeah, I'm working through it, but it's an excellent story. But it takes a long time. There's a lot of reading, and you can go back and do the first ones now if you want to get the voice. And now that they've added the voices, but yeah, it probably took about 3 hours. You know, 2.5, 3 hours to go through this final chapter. This is a lot going on, and you know, it only goes so fast. So, but yeah, it comes to a satisfying conclusion. For those of this is not when, as you know, all of Ryu's companions, Elise and all them, Kaguya, they were all killed. That was not in association with this, and you won't see that happen in this. They were, you know, they don't die in this. Okay, they're successful. They win in this. They died afterwards. Shortly after the events of this, they died in the dungeon, going up against. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but they came across something they couldn't beat. That Belle will be fighting this creature later on as well too. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but if you read the manga or then you'll know what's going on. But they don't die in this, so if anybody didn't want to particularly watch it because they didn't want to see the passing of all them, yeah, RD passed away. She's the only one that passed away but she wasn't really from their group. She was from, I think she was from the Ganesh family, but she was a friend, so it hurt. But none of you know, Lise, Leo, they don't die in this, so you know, so don't be hesitant to watch it just because of that. So yeah, so you will get Justice Succession Reunion on event clear. So you'll get you know, you'll be able to get a one of her by clearing the events. So you're not going to get you if the first one you get to the Wind of Purity, which is that one. So you should have got enough to do that one. That's a free character, but they're going to give you just one of her. So I'll have another bond of her on here, which will give me, so I might actually have to clear. I might end up clearing this event right here on this right here. I just might end up clearing it 3 times. I've already done it once, and it's going to be up until when's it going to be up until? I think it's 7 days, so it's going to be up for a little while. I'll probably go ahead and just clear it again. Probably do it tomorrow. Just run a bunch of stamina into it, and knock it out as many times as I can, and probably just get enough bonds to purchase one for. I'll definitely probably get her first, since I'm going to get one from the thing and one from there. That would get me almost to where I need to be. And then maybe just hold off on him for right now, because I'm really not going to be using him. I was just going to get it for prosperity stake. You could also change it in, but yeah, I might just go ahead and go with that one. So I don't know, we'll talk. But yeah, so once I get that 5th break for Otaro, I will have a video, and we'll fully limit him up, fully limit break him. We'll go in and we'll do his armor, and we'll do his armor and his weapon, and we'll do some enchantments, and we'll do a couple adjustment on the attributes and stuff, and see if we can get it really good, just to have some fun. But yeah, we'll do that once I've got the 5th bond, because I don't want to do it now because I can't quite get into where I want to be. But we'll see what we can do, and I'll show you how I do it. And I should have all the mats and stuff to do it. I've even got some ascension, weapon ascension materials to use. So after we get his weapon to where we want it to be, we'll go ahead and send it, and I'll show you how to do that. And remember, the ascension, you want to keep an eye on these when they open up. It's a 7th zone is what it's called. And these right here are where you fight. Now you have to fight the opposite. So if you're like in this dark zone, you want to make sure that you have light characters that do light attack when you go into this, okay? You want to use the opposite element to actually, encourage that, so that you'll have a better chance of winning, because you have to do it in a certain amount of strikes. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have the opposite element to make things a lot easier, and just do as many of them as you can to get these. But I've already got some because I've beat it several times, different ones as they come up, and I'll show you what weapon ascension and what it does. Okay, so yeah, so that's all for the video. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. Get in there, go knock it out. You got plenty of time. There's no rush, of course, but the 3rd chapter is up, and it is awesome. It was an excellent story. They really did a good job. And go ahead and earn some iris, and get in there and do some of the pools on the gacha. And I'll go ahead and have another video, like I said, once I get that 5th break for King's War Otaro. So go ahead and put a like on the video if you like it. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Also remember to click on the bell ding ding beside if you want to be notified whenever I drop a video. This is Kendra in the corner, signing out.